All right. This is a level check. This is a sound check.
Okay.
It's like a little studio, like, bro. I'm about to cut a demo. Me and my man Cam. About to cut a fat demo. Yeah. What's the beat, Cam?
I'm just a reporter guy. We're here with Tupac. Okay. Well, damn, man, I gotta tell you, when I threw the CD on, I'm excited about this album, man. It's hard for me to even know where to begin because this is so rich with so many thoughts and ideas and emotions. It's not even. I'm like, well, how am I gonna?
I so appreciate.
Well, how are we going to even do this? How are we even going to discuss this? Because each tune is there's so much meat there.
I appreciate that.
And being familiar with the digital underground stuff, and not knowing what we would exactly be seeing here, it's I'm tripping over my own words, but go ahead.
I do appreciate that. Word up.
Well, I guess maybe a general question would be about just what you, generally speaking, want to communicate through your music. I think when you start off right away in the album with a song like Young Black Male, I think we see right in that tune a lot of what it is you want to say to the world about your experience and the experience of a lot of us in this country today.
Mm-hmm. I see the young black male, and I'll say it like everybody else is saying it, in a state of emergency. This is true. It's been said 30 million times, but how do we get out of the circle? I see it as by showing us our own strength. You know what I'm saying? Showing us our own history, not just the history from Africa and, how we used to be kings and queens, but how we used to be fighters here, how we soldiers. We damn near built this country. So, therefore, how could you not love being black? How could you not want to build more? I know if we built this country, we could build ourselves back up. You know what I'm saying? If we really built the pyramids, it should be no problem to rebuild our brains. You know what I'm saying? If we really had women like Cleopatra, it should be no problem unlocking those Cleopatras in the modern day around the way girls. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Tupac is about. It's about being that spark to start the fire again. You know what I'm saying? I want to just bring Renaissance back for black people. I just want everything to be, you know what I'm saying, beautiful black again. Not being without white, but just where black is beautiful. You say black now, and it's, you say ghetto now, and people's face draw up. They block their cars. I want it to be where you say black, and everybody's eyes light up. They want to win. You know what? So that's what I want. That's what Tupac is about.
Well, this is a slight tangent, but when I like to use the word black because I remember when the African American came in as terminology. I think the reasoning behind some of that, but at the same time, I remember being, I was a child, but I remember that was some recollection of the 60s and the early 70s, and I remember how significant it was for black people to stand up and say, I'm black and I'm proud.
Right.
Basically, I don't care what you say about black, I'm telling you black is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I almost wonder if we're retreating from some of that, because we're like, and I guess I don't feel like we have to go all the way back to Africa. We should go back to Africa in terms of our knowledge of heritage and all that. We don't have to go that far. There's so much to be proud of, Yeah,
it's like, to me, it's like we're in like I said, a state of emergency to where we have to deal with what it takes for us to survive today. You know what I'm saying? I understand the whole concept behind saying you're African American, making it a more global thing. You know what I'm saying? And make it so black is just a color. You don't want to be so limited. But that's what I want to concentrate on, the color black. Because it's the black people that's killing black. It's the black that's causing so much red to flow through the streets. It's the blacks that's having teenage pregnancy problems. It's the blacks that's on crack big time. Not just blacks, but it's the blacks that's on crack big time. And that's what I want to target, you know what I'm saying? And once we feel love about being black, we'll definitely have a joy in being African Americans. That's no problem. That'll come easy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we have to make it more personal so that when I see a black man, I feel love right immediately. I don't want to see the African American. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be straight up real. And then we can grow and we can love white because we'll love black. We'll say, you know what I'm saying? These are our neighbors. They live here with us. Black, I don't think that white people are devils. I think that there's evil and there's a devil everywhere. He could be Puerto Rican, he could be black, white, whatever. You got to watch for evil. That's why, Tupac ain't about just seeing, a whole bunch of black people in one spot, because there's a lot of snakes out there. You know what I'm saying? I want the good in black folks. That's what I want.
Yeah. and it's getting back to what you were saying a while ago, and this whole general theme that we're talking about now. An important step toward doing that is to look at reality for what it is.
Right.
You know, some people, when they, you know, folks who are music critics and analysts and whatnot, when they look around for what they define as positive, they're looking for somebody who doesn't cuss and somebody who doesn't talk about violence. Well, I think it's positive to talk in realistic terms about reality.
Right. See, people trip. They hear the songs, they go, damn, you're shooting police officers, and blah, blah, blah. But to me, come on, be real. Everybody knows that this is just a song about shooting police officers. Let's talk about the reality of police brutality. Let's talk about the reality of a situation like Rodney King, and let's talk about the fantasy of a song like, you know, I Don't Give a or Soldier Story. Those are rebel songs. Just like when we, you know, back in the 60s, you had to have folk songs, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 16 tons. And what, that's what this is. It's just soul music. It's like music for us to carry on with, for us to move on. It's battle songs. It's songs talking about strong black men fighting back. You know what I'm saying?